welcome to another episode of your Human Service News and Information. I'm Hassan Rashid, your host, and I'll be here with you for approximately 25 more minutes. It's excellent being here with you once again, and it's such a great achievement to come into your lives like we do, and we do thank you for allowing us to come into your lives like we do here at the Cctv Daily. Okay, I'm Hassan Rashid, your host, and like I said, we'll be here for about 25 more minutes, but with that, I'd like to extend the universal cordial of peace out to you. Peace be unto you, Cambridge. Okay, okay, let's see what we got here for you this week. Well, right now we'd like to just focus a little bit on what's happening right here at CCTV. You know, September 20th, Thursday at 5:30 p.m., there is an event that's happening here, and it's entitled Foursquare Ice Cream. And that's a team building opportunity for your crew. It's exactly what you think it is. Cambridge Community Television and the Central Square Business Association, in celebration of CCTV's 30th anniversary, bring your Foursquare and ice cream. Bring you Foursquare and ice cream. Corporate teams and courageous individuals will compete for trophies and the coveted right of first ingestion. The opportunities to have the first tasting of CCTV's inspired custom-made Tuscany ice cream flavor. You remember, 4 square teams for 4 players face off and limit others to declare victory. Instead of the kids you used to play with, you are now joined by your co-workers and office mate, limbering up and taking a shot at unimaginable fame on September 20th. If it's been a while since you were in the 5th grade, find the official rules at square4.org/rules. All players will receive a special edition t-shirt, pre-game snacks, heaps of Foursquare playtime, an after party with food and cash bar. Players will sample the new ice cream flavors, but we'll have to watch as the winners get the first bite. So sign up at cctv.org/Foursquare ice cream. Single team, 4 players. Registration include pre-game snacks, bottled water, special edition t-shirts, after party, and solid night of fun for your buddies. Corporate sponsor team, unlimited players, deadline. That's November 1st. So if you like additional information, or if you need more information, you can email info@cctvcambridge.org. Once again, that's info@cctvcambridge.org. So that's a little ways off, September 20th. That's right here at CCTV. I like to tell you though, if you like additional information about anything else that's happening here at CCTV, you can come in and pick up the CCTV's official newsletter, Open Studio. You can pick it up right in front in a little booth sitting outside the door, 438 Massachusetts Avenue. If you don't see it in the booth, the stand up in front of CCTV, you come right on in the office and request a copy of Open Studio. And this copy is good until September. Okay, after September, there's another 3-month edition. So everything is happening within now and September at CCTV is right here in this Open Studio. So if you like additional information, you can go on out and come on in and get that CCTV's newsletter, Open Studios. I'd like to remind you that if you're a low-income renter and you're having trouble with your landlord or any else difficulties that you're having as a renter, a tenant, well, you can contact the Alliance of Cambridge Tenants. They will help you out. That's Alliance of Cambridge Tenant, and their website is www.actcambridge.org, and their telephone number is 617-499-7031, or you can email tenant@earthlink.net for any type of trouble that you're having as a low-income renter, and they'll help you out and they'll steer you right. So you can't lose with them. That's the Alliance of Cambridge Tenants, P.O. Box 391078, Cambridge, Massachusetts 02139, telephone 617-499-703. That's any problem that you're having with your landlord. Okay. Another thing I'd like to bring your attention to, that there's the new edition of Spirit Changes out. It just came out. It's good from the 17th to the 30th. So they have Wayne Kramer on the cover, a conversation with MC5 guitarist on his legacy tour and political and politics. That's Wayne Kramer. Okay, let me see if I can share with you some of the titles in this month's edition of the Spirit Change. There's James Scher, he's on the board at the Spirit Change, and his article is entitled "Bullies." He's writing about bullies. This this uh, this this edition. Okay, there's an article entitled "Queer Politicians versus Activist Congressional Hopeful," and there's another one titled "Activists Push to Renew Faneuil Hall Due to Its Ties to Slavery." That's Mr. Peterson is heading that event or movement to rename Faneuil Hall over in Boston. Okay, that's all. You can read all about it in this edition of Spirit Change. Boston City Council opens the discussion on pilot payment from cafe that would benefit homeless youth, secure leases. That's right at the old Cambridge College. There's a restaurant that's going to open up, and it's ran by Harvard students, and it will benefit homeless youth, and they will employ them, etc., and help them out in any other way. Okay, they're coming up pretty soon. They're going to start up in November. There's Wayne Kramer again, the hard stuff. It's a big cover story about him in here. And who else is it? We Will Always Love Her. There's a big article about Whitney Houston, the late and great Whitney Houston. Okay, and okay, Riding with Native Americans to mark PAC anniversary. Okay, and there's at the end there's a article about Mark D. Goldfinger, and it's entitled "Homelessness: A Day in the Life" by Todd Murphy, a book review. So that's some of the things that you can expect in this latest issue of Spirit Change News. Okay, another thing, a little thing I'd like to just send out my condolences and to the family of the late and great Aretha Franklin, soul sister number one. Last time I acknowledged her, she hadn't passed away. She was out the hospital. She was still living, but unfortunately, she passed since that time. So I sent out my deepest condolences and sympathies to the family of Miss Aretha Franklin. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Some of the things that's happening under the Human Service umbrella in eastern Massachusetts, New England, etc., etc. Return to Massachusetts governor wants public health oversight for raw milk. Okay, Massachusetts Governor Charles D. Baker has vetoed permissive raw milk language in a bill to help coastal areas pay for recent storm damage, and instead proposed lawmakers consider stronger regulations of milk that does not undergo pasteurization. Consumption of unpasteurized milk can result in foodborne illness and possibly death due to bacterial infections, especially among infants, children, pregnant women, immunosuppressed patients, and the elderly. Baker said in his veto of Section 22 of House Bill 4835, the risk of foodborne illness due to consumption of raw milk increases with the number of people handling raw milk prior to consumption and length of time between production and consumption. As such, it is important that any expansion of sale of raw milk in the Commonwealth be done in such a way that it protects those who choose to consume it. Okay, so I just want to give you a heads up on that. They're trying to get some legislation against raw milk in the Commonwealth. Okay, and, all right. Okay. Another reminder here is that September 25th is National Voters Registration Day. What is your nonprofit doing about it? Nonprofits are key players in helping everyone have a voice in their own future, provided we operate on a strict nonpartisan basis, meaning simply charitable nonprofits may not participate in any political campaign on behalf of or in opposition to any candidate for public office. What simple steps can your nonprofit take to help ensure that your democracy works? How about helping people register to vote? That's a nonprofit vote provides guidance on how nonprofit can help make sure that every citizen is heard in each election. Many state associations, nonprofits have been promoting nonpartisan voter registration, educational activities. Read how important and simple it can be for your nonprofit to make an important contribution to strengthening our democracy. And this guest, okay, so remember September 25th. That's the message they want me to convey to you. That's September 25th is National Voters Registration Day. And they want to know what your nonprofit is doing about it. What your nonprofit is doing about it. Okay, National Registration Voters Day. Okay, so Beth Chandler, congratulations. Named as new president and CEO of WY Boston. That's the YWCA of Boston. Okay, Boston, which dates back more than 150 years when it was founded as the first YWCA in the nation, today announced that Beth Chandler has been named as the organization's president and chief executive officer. Chandler has been serving the role of an interim basis after Sylvia Farrell Jones retired last December after serving 10 years in the post, 2 months before she passed away. So I'd like to congratulate Miss Beth Chandler for becoming the new president and CEO of the Boston YWCA. You know, and one thing I like about the YWCA is their mission. Their mission is to the YWCA. Their mission is to eliminate racism, empower women, and promote peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. So, congratulations to Miss Beth Chandler, named as new president and CEO of the Boston YWCA. Okay, Massachusetts nonprofits exhorted to advocate for fair census count. Okay, the Massachusetts Nonprofit Network, the state's nonprofit trade association, recently issued an appeal to nonprofits to advocate for a full and fair count in the 2020 census, and opposition opposed the inclusion of citizen question of a citizen question. The 220 census will present unprecedented challenges, including first all digital census, a potential citizen question, and ongoing funding challenges. The nonprofit sector has a key role to play in ensuring a fair and accurate census count, the Massachusetts Nonprofit Network said. It added, the Massachusetts Nonprofit Network encourages nonprofits, foundations, business, residents of the Commonwealth, as well as local, state, and federal policymakers to work collectively over the next 2 years to ensure that everyone in the Commonwealth is counted and counts. Okay, so that's some census messages for the upcoming census 2020. Okay, new Massachusetts law bans copay coupon for OxyContin. Okay, Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker signed a comprehensive anti-opioid bill on Tuesday that increases substance abuse services for those incarcerated in the Commonwealth, while also barring the use of copay coupons that some drug makers offer for opiates. The opioids and heroin crisis has tragically claimed scores of lives and broken families across the Commonwealth, and this new bill will serve as our latest toolkit to address the public health crisis through increased access to treatment, education, and prevention, the Republican Baker said in a statement. While there's still much work to do, this bipartisan bill will support the fight against the horrible epidemic by holding providers more accountable for prescribing practices, taking stronger steps to intervene early in a person's life, and expanding access to recovery coaches. Governor Baker also signs law strengthening Alzheimer's and dementia treatments in Massachusetts. Okay, Massachusetts Governor Baker was joined by members of the administration, legislature, and healthy aging community at a ceremony signing of the House 4116, that's 4116, an act relative to Alzheimer's and related dementia in the Commonwealth during an event at Alzheimer's Association in Waltham. Okay, raising awareness about Alzheimer's and dementia is key to supporting the Massachusetts families who are impacted by this horrible disease, said Governor Baker. This legislation will enhance efforts to train frontline caregivers on recognizing and treating dementia more effectively and work with families of loved ones to prepare and manage the effects of Alzheimer's. Okay, so what else we have for you here? Barnstable receives $122,000 for tobacco control prevention. Over the next 4 years, the Massachusetts Department of Health, DPH, will award over $6 million to Massachusetts communities to prevent nicotine use and increase awareness. Communities throughout Massachusetts will use this funding to educate the public about health risks associated with tobacco use, as well as exposure to secondhand smoke, directing individuals to advantageous resources. Massachusetts continues to develop comprehensive process to reduce tobacco and nicotine use among young people and adults, says Mary Lou Sutters, Secretary of Health and Human Services. Okay, we're gonna move right along. We're gonna start getting to 25 minutes is no time at all, but we're thankful for it. So there's only so much you can do within 25, yeah, 25 minutes. Okay, I want to remind you about CTV's third birthday bash. That's coming up pretty soon. So this year CTV is celebrating their 30th anniversary, culminating with the birthday bash on October 25th at 1 Kendall Square, CCTV's first home. All funds raised support CCTV's year-round youth media program, which fosters healthy youth development, involving teens in activities that promote media, art, career, and leadership skills with exploring issues affecting our community. So if you'd like additional information on CCTV's 30th birthday bash and how you can become involved, you can contact Clody Drummy at 617-401-4005 or Clodagh at cctvcambridge.org. Okay, there's okay, do I have that? Okay, I wanted to make this announcement about the, okay, not voters registration. Okay, here we go. The Providers Conference 43rd Annual Convention and Expo is coming up. That's the, okay, so attend this year's Convention Expo to explore 36 informative workshops, hear keynote speakers, Lieutenant Colonel Consuelo Castillo, Kit Bush, and celebrate the human service sector and save your agency money by meeting vendors who can provide products and services used every day. If you have any questions, please contact Terry Wells at twells@providers.org. So, the Providers Council Annual Convention and Expo is the largest gathering of human service professionals in New England and offers attendees an enriching day full of activities. Learning at our informative workshop that will empower attendees with new information and skills, celebrating sector's accomplishment and the great work of many in the fields with the award of excellence, networking more than 100,000 peers from across the Commonwealth, finding new opportunities and saving from our nearly 8 expo vendors. So that's the 43rd Annual Convention and Expo will take place on Thursday, September 20th at Marriott Copley Place in Boston. To learn more about exhibiting and sponsoring opportunities for the 20th convention, contact Christina Bolton. That's at providers.org/page/convention. September 20th, 2018, Providers Council's Annual Convention and Expo. Okay, so that's just about almost it for me today. I had a few more things I'd like to tell you, but once again, I'd like to just reflect on, put some emphasis once again on the, before we leave you, on the Alliance of Cambridge Tenants, and that is a place where you can go if you experience some type of difficulty as a renter, especially if you're a low-income renter here in Cambridge. So you can contact the ACT office, the acronym for Alliance of Cambridge Tenant, located at 259 Harvard Street. That's right at the corner of Prospect Street in the basement, 2 blocks north of Central Square. So they're open on Mondays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Tuesday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Wednesday 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Thursday 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's Alliance Cambridge, and if you need help with anything, and if you'd also like to volunteer your services, you can contact them. I'm Hassan Rashid. It's always excellent being here with you, and it's such a great achievement to come to your lives like we do here daily at CCTV. And with that, I'd like to extend this out to you that you should always keep your nose clean, play it straight, and don't forget to assist someone in need of your help. Until next time, I leave you with the universal cordial once again as I came, and that is peace be unto you. Okay.